Picture this. You finally made it to the front of the virtual line for concert tickets. You click to check out, and suddenly a massive, unexplained service fee appears right as the countdown timer reaches 10 seconds. We have all been there. Your heart sinks. You feel tricked, but you also feel pressured to pull out your credit card and pay up before you lose your seats. Take a step back from that annoyance and look at the screen from the perspective of the person who built it. Why would a designer create an experience that actively frustrates the person trying to use it? This diagram outlines a standard user journey, but right in the middle, the route takes a strange detour. This intentional deviation is called a dark pattern. It is a calculated design choice meant to manipulate you into making a decision you never intended to make. Some marketing or product teams look at this detour as a clever trick to boost short-term sales metrics. In reality, weaving deception into a platform creates a massive barrier between the business and its customers. Building intentional tricks into a digital interface has a steep cost. It breaks the relationship with the user and destroys the trust a brand relies on to survive. This structural blueprint shows us exactly what is happening beneath the surface of a checkout page. By breaking the interface down to its bare bones, we can see how 3 specific manipulative tactics are hidden in plain sight. The first tactic is the hidden fee. This happens when surprise costs are injected at the very last second. The design relies on the fact that you have already spent 10 minutes entering your details. You are so close to the finish line that you would rather pay a bit more than start the whole process over again. Next, we have pre-selected checkboxes. Notice how this tiny box for a newsletter or an extra warranty is already checked by default. The layout is designed hoping you will scroll right past it, secretly opting you into something you never actually requested. Then there is confusing consent. The buttons are labeled so strangely that clicking "No thanks, I hate saving money" makes you pause. It tricks you into clicking yes just to avoid the confusion of what no actually means in this context. When a website stacks these 3 tactics together, your brain gets overwhelmed trying to track all the little tricks. Eventually, you get tired of double-checking every line, which is exactly when you make a mistake. These elements are not innocent usability bugs or accidental design flaws. They are weaponized choices that prioritize a quick sale over clear, ethical user consent. This flowchart compares 2 processes and introduces perhaps the most notorious tactic of all, the Roach Motel. Notice how signing up for the service is a straight, frictionless line, but the moment you want to leave, you enter a maze. A Roach Motel is incredibly easy to enter and exceptionally difficult to exit. You might sign up for a digital subscription with 1 click, but canceling requires hunting down a buried phone number, waiting on hold for an hour, and arguing with a retention specialist. While that might sound like an aggressive retention strategy, government regulators disagree. Regulators are now actively hunting down these specific patterns across the internet. Getting caught using these deceptive designs carries immediate, real-world consequences. Regulatory bodies are hitting businesses with steep financial fines and swift legal action. The financial fines are often followed by a secondary, much heavier cost. Once the public realizes a company relies on trickery to keep its customers, those customers leave, and they talk about their bad experiences loudly online, destroying the brand's reputation. Regulators and customers alike view one misleading button as a direct compliance violation, a design choice that can cost a business its future. As a modern designer, you are the primary guardian of user trust and legal compliance for your organization. Your role is to ensure the interface is helpful, not a series of traps. Building transparent, ethical interfaces ensures that the user maintains their autonomy, while simultaneously protecting the company's bottom line from regulatory fallout. Auditing an existing platform that has grown over many years is complicated. Finding all of these hidden compliance risks requires a specialized structural review. This scanning interface illustrates the process of a Lumiverse Solutions dark pattern assessment. It systematically reviews dense website layouts, detects risky design choices, and helps resolve them into a clear, balanced structure. A detailed UI and UX assessment guarantees that your company's digital presence remains transparent, completely ethical, and fully aligned with modern compliance laws. Protect your brand, empower your users, improve user trust. Get your dark pattern assessment from Lumiverse Solutions today.